Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Zamsky. I'm back with another episode, and today we're going to be talking about girls from Western Europe. I'm doing this because I got this request from a viewer of mine in my past video, and I'm doing exactly just that. So, I understand that there are more than 6 countries in Western Europe, but these are the ones that I'm going to be talking about because, frankly, I haven't interacted with girls from every single Western Europe, and the ones that I feel confident in talking about are the girls from these countries. So that is that. Most of my experience basically comes from interacting with these Western European girls when I was living in Thailand, and that is where I made that is the basis for which I'm making these rankings from. Okay, so let's get into it. So first and foremost, even before I begin, just like Scandinavian women, I gotta say that attractive girls from Western European countries, they have a much higher minimum looks threshold than their Eastern European counterparts, okay? So if you guys want to have optimal performance, optimal reception with attractive girls from Western Europe, it is extremely important that you bring your best looks, game, grooming, swag, edge factor, everything, okay guys, the whole bag. So it's very important. And the way that I'm going to do this particular ranking is I'm going to start from girls that are the least receptive to Asian guys and work my way up to the one country where the girls are the most receptive, okay? So let's get right into it. So at number 4, we have Spain and Italy. I am kind of putting them on the same ranking because I feel that the reception from these two countries that I get is about the same. I think that I place these girls as the least receptive primarily because when I find that my experience has been that when I go out to the bars and the clubs and I see girls from Spain and Italy, they're like always traveling in packs, you know? So it's kind of hard to isolate a Spanish girl or an Italian girl from their group when you talk to them. She could be giving you a good reception, but let's say, for example, you want to escalate the situation. It's very difficult because, her friends are there and she feels like she's being judged, and if you don't have the approval of her friends, then you're kind of shit out of luck, right? And also another thing is that I find that they can be quite insular in the sense that no matter what country that you go to, they kind of like hang out solely with their own. And I experienced this both in Thailand and actually in Estonia as well when I was going there for a week vacation when I was traveling to the Baltics. In my hostel, there was a fish of Italian tourists, and they just stuck to each other like glue, and there was absolutely no way that I can get into a conversation with them. And in their packs, is also like guys as well, and I find that the guys in their groups are extremely protective of their packs. So in terms of reception, I find that girls from Spain and Italy to be the toughest. Although I have had luck with women from both of them. But I still place them as being the least receptive and kind of like the most difficult for Asian guys. Okay. So with that being said, let's move on to number 3. I would place Germany and Austria as number 3 because the reception that I get from them can be quite good, Well, I mean, I lied. I mean, I think that it's more like it's actually pretty good, but at the same time, like if they're not about you, they can be quite dismissive. And yeah, like I've never really gotten a bad reception from German and Austrian women. When I was in Thailand, I mean, had I've had pretty good luck with German women. I mean, I can't really remember a time when they gave me a bad reception. And yeah, like if they're really into you, like they'll put in the work in order to continue the conversation, but you got to bring your game on point, and hopefully it would work out in your favor. So that's number 3, Germany and Austria. Number 2, I would say definitely would be French. French, I think one of the reasons why they're kind of more open-minded and just like really receptive is just based on the fact that French people in general are like really mixed. I heard this from a French guy that I met in Thailand, and I find French women to be quite open-minded, but with a big caveat though, as long as they're not from Paris. Parisian girls they can be hella snobby and stuck up, but I find that French girls from smaller cities, they tend to be much more humble and down to earth, and they'll have a conversation with you. I've interacted with girls from places like Toulouse and Bordeaux, and it has been a very good interaction, and I really thoroughly enjoy their company. Like I said, they're open-minded, and if they like you, they're down to do fun stuff. So I would place France as the number 2 spot. And number 1 is definitely the Netherlands, Dutch women. I have absolutely no idea what's going on in the water, what's in the water in the Netherlands, but for some reason, Dutch women, they give Asian guys a great reception. I mean, I have never really had a bad interaction with Dutch women when I was living in Thailand or Bali. They've always been receptive to me. I mean, they're really fun to banter with. They're fun people, like whether they're guys or girls. And it's never a bad time talking to Dutch women. And I think that honestly, Dutch women is like one of the ones that I have like, hooked up the most with. So I would place them at the number 1 spot. I think the only thing with Dutch women is that like they expect their guys to be kind of tall. They're kind of big boned. So if you are a guy who prefers like skinnier bodies like that of Ukrainians, then Dutch women is not exactly for you. But otherwise, I mean, they're up for a chat. They're fun. They're straightforward, and they're hella independent. Can be quite masculine at times. Which has pros and cons. But yeah, they are hella receptive towards Asian guys. Well, that's it, guys. I hope that you guys liked this video. That is my ranking based on my time in Asia, and I hope this was educational for you, and I hope you the best of luck in talking to these 2 beautiful women from these countries. So if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. I drop videos like these every couple of days. I really try to. I do this to help all my Asian brothers out there who are interested in dating European women, to give them a good insight on what girls from what countries are receptive to them, and I try to give them some useful tips on what they can do to maximize their chances. Also, if you guys are interested in just doing a little one-on-one interview, a coaching session about where you should go, if you're thinking about going to like Europe, I can give you guys some free info. I love chatting with my Asian brothers. I have my email in the description below, so you can contact me there. Alright, man. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.